Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today in this video I want to talk about Groupon. For those that don't know, Groupon is a website where you can find deals to try out new businesses or old businesses that haven't been too busy. And so normally they work like the middleman for the customer and the business, which is fantastic because ideally, how I've been seeing it for the past decade and over a decade since I've used Groupon, um, they're the middleman and they connect the merchant with the customer and everyone is happy. However, recently it's come to my attention from one business that I went to. Um, that's really not the case. And so this business owner, which is, she was really upset because the way you go to Groupon and they tell you, that you can get advertising, you can get this and you can get that, or whatever the case may have been. So of course, I'm sure the businesses select which products they want to or services they want to provide for whatever particular amount. And so I think Groupon's algorithm is what decides how much that will be. So this particular business owner was very upset at the fact that some of her services were super dirt cheap. She, I think, expressed that it was like a lash service or a lash lift for $18 or something like that. I did not go back to see if it really truly was that cheap. I have, however, purchased certain things to try on Groupon. And as a customer, I've never had any issues. Of course, if you cannot redeem certain things, you can submit for a refund and get your money back, or if the merchant is non-responsive, or if they won't take the Groupon. Whatever contract they actually have with the business owners are really, like, we, the customers, don't see that. But basically what she was telling me was the fact that they have a contract and basically whatever the client pays for the Groupon, they get a prorated amount or a percentage, and it just gets put aside until the funds are released, which are normally like every quarter or something like that. And so she doesn't see, or they don't see, the money except for 4 times a year. So if they don't sell that many vouchers, then how much are they really making? And so when you go to get these services, of course, the client has paid the percentage. And so there's been cases where something that costs, I want to say $50, I may get it for 35. It's not like a crazy cheap kind of deal, but something that you wouldn't feel so bad about buying because you're saving some money. And then when you go get the service, the people are still expecting tips. It really ends up kind of costing the same for the client's perspective, but the business owner feels as though they're not getting their services worth, if that makes sense. Or the clients are not paying what their services are worth, and you have to buy gloves and you have to buy materials and you have to buy this and you have to buy that. And while I understand, for one, this was very unprofessional for you to tell a client who's actually using a Groupon something like this. And the other thing that was brought up was the fact that on the deals, it tells you can buy it 2 more times. And according to this business owner, it's only a one-time thing. So Groupon is doing whatever they want to do, letting them buy this, that, and the third. But I think and believe that some of Groupon's policies may have been that if you provide an offer, you have to at least let them buy it 3 times. So long story short, and at the end of the day, what I've realized is that I don't know if I want to support Groupon anymore, because although I am saving $10, if depending on the deal, and you're connecting me with this new business, the issues that I've encountered has been that the businesses are so far from where I reside, one. And two, if the businesses are really not getting this money and they're not, you're getting the majority of the money and they're not making anything, then how can the businesses survive? For all that, we might as well go directly through them and do the deals that they do, offers or promotions that they deal with, which is another reason why you don't find a lot of businesses on Groupon. But I was very in shock because I was not aware of this information. And I've used Groupon for a lot of things, including the Great Wolf Lodge, which was amazing to us. And it was a great deal that they're always running. So, what do you guys think? Have you guys encountered this? Is there any business owners that are out there in my channel or watching this that can vouch for that person and say this is true, we don't get much, it's not worth it, don't do it? Because I asked her if she could like cut the contract and she said that they give you like a 3-month pause on it, but you cannot break the contract. So for new businesses and people who are trying to like make their bread, it's really unfortunate because it's almost setting you up for failure. And I feel so bad. I feel so bad because she has gotten a lot of clients with the Groupon because she's become very popular. And she has to go and explain it to herself that you can only redeem one coupon as a new customer into her business, which those are your rules. That's great. You don't have to accept it. But, excuse me, it's really unfortunate. And it makes me kind of feel sad and bad for the business people because I'm just like, whoa. As a true Grouponer that I've become, here I am thinking I'm supporting businesses and all I'm doing is really not helping them at all unless I continue to go, which some of the times I do. Some of the other times I'm like, this was not worth it. I'm glad I brought the Groupon. Anyways, guys, please put something down in the comment. What do you think? Have you ever used Groupon? Have you ever had any issues? Do you know a business owner that does use Groupon? Do you use it as a like business owner, and does that really happen to you? I am disappointed in Groupon, and I don't want to support that business at all because being the middleman, they're the ones winning. The clients are not winning, and neither are the business owners. And this is just very sad and unfortunate. And, you know, if this is really what's happening, people need to know because it's not fair for one party or the other. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.